All right, folks, it is time for a video response. So recently, my old buddy Lorne from the Visited by Voices YouTube channel posted a video entitled, Dear Major Movie Theater Chains, a Rant. I'll post a link to that video in the description. Go over and check it out. But this video, this rant, because I've not gone on a good rant on this channel in a while, is something of an old school video response, a signal boost, so to speak. And I would encourage those who stand in agreement with Lauren and I on this subject to either make a video of your own or to share our videos on social media, and be sure to tag the major movie theater chains. So let me preface this video by saying that I love going to the movies. I love the movie theater experience, as does Jeremy. I can see it in his eyes. I can see it in his smile whenever we go to the movies. He loves to go around and look at all the posters and the standees. He gets excited. He gets hyped. And it reminds me of how excited I used to get about going to the theater back in the day. I still get excited, don't get me wrong, but it's excitement with a hint of dread mixed in. Will the crowd be unruly? Will there be kids in the audience screaming and crying? Will there be that one person who needs everything that they've just seen on the screen explained to them in detail? And why do these people somehow, always, invariably, end up seated directly behind me? But there's a new, not so much dread, but a frustrating and exhausting inconvenience I have to endure every time I go to the cinema nowadays. Movies these days should not have a set start time, but a suggested start time. Now, I'm the kind of guy who likes to get to the theater early. I want to go to the bathroom, I want to get my concessions, I want to find my seat, and I want to be settled in for when the movie starts. And I don't want to be that uncouth person who's still chomping on their nachos halfway through the movie. But with the amount of trailers and commercials and various other filler that precedes our feature presentation these days, by the time the movie finally starts, I'm ready to go home. For instance, when Jeremy and I went to watch Wolfman, the movie started at 12 noon. By 10 after 12, we were still watching the commercials for the local attorneys and car dealerships. Then the lights finally went down and the trailers and commercials went on and on and on. Now, I used to love trailers. I couldn't wait to see all the coming attractions for future presentations. And keep in mind, this was a time before the internet, so you could legitimately be surprised by a trailer for a movie that you had no idea was coming. Trailers today suck. Now, that's an entirely different rant video, but modern movie trailers either give way too much away or are purposefully deceptive. But when a TV commercial pops up between one of the trailers, this is something I still just cannot comprehend. And every time I see a TV commercial pop up in between a trailer, I get agitated. Whose idea was it to start playing television commercials during the trailers? I would love to shake that person's hand firmly, very firmly, pull them into me, and whisper in their ear, I hope you burn in hell. It was nearly 40 minutes after 12, 20 minutes to 1, before the movie finally started. We were treated to back-to-back trailers, then an insurance commercial, more trailers, a car commercial, a medication commercial, a reminder to go to the lobby for Pepsi and popcorn, an M&M's commercial, a reminder to silence your cell phone, a couple of more trailers, another couple of commercials, yet another reminder of Pepsi and popcorn waiting for you just outside the lobby, and then, finally, more M&M's. I used to love M&M's. Now I can't stand them. And if you still need reminded to silence your cell phone before the movie begins, the only reminder you deserve is one to the back of the head, delivered by a tack hammer. Immediately after the employee scans the ticket on my phone, I'm toggling everything off. I don't even want my phone vibrating when I'm watching the movie. Now, I'm all for supporting movie theaters so that they can survive and thrive in a time where we're becoming more and more reliant on the convenience and comfort of streaming. I get that the majority of the ticket price goes to the studios. That's why I'm okay with paying for the way overpriced concessions. On a side note, before watching Wolfman, I got Jeremy and I both drinks, some nachos, and a bag of gummy Lifesavers. It was over $20, and I used Regal points to get one of the drinks for free. Still, this is how the theaters keep the lights on, so I had no issues handing my 20 and change across the counter. I also understand that all the car and insurance commercials and the ads for local attorneys, etc., also benefit the theater. But can I not just give you a couple extra bucks and you spare me from at least a couple of the trailers and 4 of the TV commercials? And I have nothing against Maria Menounos personally, but the trivia and movie factoids, they suck. They suck.
I saw you.
Lorne made a great point in his video. Take out the arcade section. I can't tell you the last time I saw anybody in the arcade section of a movie theater. Any movie theater. Get rid of them. Replace that section with merch. Sell shirts, collectible figures, posters, popcorn buckets. Surely that stuff will generate more revenue for the theater than some old arcade machine that's been probably costing the theater more to power per month than it's made in people playing it in years. Recliner seating and the ability to buy real food and drinks at the theater was a great idea. Memberships that allow you to watch as many movies as you want in a week or a month for one flat fee? Awesome. Purchases resulting in rewards points that can be redeemed for free concessions, etc. I love it. But there's still plenty of room for improvement and innovation. Ultimately, the theater chains are competing with the comfort and convenience of home and the 30-day window it takes for a movie to transition from theaters to streaming. I see comments from so many people on my videos saying, I'll just wait for streaming, or going to the theater is way too expensive. You've lost those people. Don't lose the rest of us by wasting our time. I hate watching commercials at home, but at least at home, I can change the channel to something else. Being forced to watch television commercials at the theater, this is not the way. I don't know. Those are my 2 cents for whatever they're worth. Let me know your suggestions on how to improve the movie-going experience down in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care. And until next time, I'll see you at the movies. Maybe. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.